Hello there, viewers. Happy Hunting is back from our short break this summer, and we are just raring to go with all the cool things that are happening. And of course, I always love to mention our wonderful show sponsors, Treat TV, Prim Perfect Publications, and AView TV. And without further ado, I want to jump right into the Hunt News Report with my cohort here, Rosamoo Mendelson. And Rosamoo, what can we look forward to?
Hi, Cinders. Welcome back. We're going to start out today with a summer hunt. This is a very summer hunt. It's called All About Bubbles. It's going to go until the 10th of August, and the hunt object you're looking for is a trio of blue bubbles. And of course, everything for this is pretty much water-based. It really was a fun hunt to do. The first item we have is it's called Seashell Rest. It's from Shop Chihiro, and it has what you can't see. You can see this wonderful item, but it has this great animation resting, lying down in the shell, which is kind of a nice, fun thing. The next one also has a cool animation. It's the Cool Off Fountain from Thunderbolt, and it does have an animation. You get down on your knees and splash water on yourself, which is just what a lot of us need at this time. Next to that, we have some textures that have come through. The ones on the left are from Lil Art Creations, and they're the linen cushions. The ones on the right are from Timeless Textures, and they're called the Burst My Bubble set. And both of these sets of textures come with more than what you see here. There are more colors and more options. So there are some clothes in this hunt, and of course, a bikini is part of the clothing because it's summer. The first item here is from Simply Magic. It's the Bubble Trikini, it's called. And then this great blue dress, which is sort of very bubbly itself. It's from Sin Original. The next item is two gifts combined. The dress is from Toxic High, and the shoes are from Isis. They're ballet heels, and if you look very closely, you'll see that the heels are actually made of the part that sticks up that you're sitting on, standing on, is actually a stack of bubbles. The last set I have here is the dress is from Miss Jewel, and the pose, she's sitting on a pose ball from AABH, and it's a pose with a bubble wand and blowing bubbles.
Oh, who doesn't love to blow bubbles?
It's such a summery
Bubbles.
thing. This whole thing is so summery. It's wonderful. If we weren't in the middle of July, we'd have to think we were. The boots that are on the front of the set here are from Lindy. They are Pink Bubbles boots. They look like wonderful rain boots to me. And right next to that is a gift from Red Rose Jewelry. It's the Blue Bubble Cluster Silver Necklace. As we move over, XM Designs has offered this really fun item. It's a pirate fish tank, and it also has some fish. I'm not sure if you can see them, but it does have fish swimming around inside. Jade's Creations created the bubble fountain, and that you just want to put your hands in that water. I'm sorry. And the very last item is a little bit unusual. It's a full perm swinging chair. It's 2 prims, and I just threw some textures on it, just a very color, because the wood wasn't so fun. But that is for anybody who's a builder, that is a full perm item. You get the Sculpty maps for that.
Oh, cool.
Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is a little bit unusual. The other 2 hunts I'm going to feature today are the Battle of the Sexes hunts. They have 2 paths. There's a her path, which is called I Let Him Be Right, and the him path, which is called I Was Right Once. This hunt runs till the 21st of August, and most of the ladies' gifts were clothing, and the things that were not clothing are almost all from the men's hunt. But for the most part, you'll be able to figure out, sort of which one goes where. The first item we're going to talk about is the mustache chair from Grumble. which has some really very nice poses in it, animations for him. And also, they weren't so bad for her either. The next one is one of my favorites, and again, this is one of the ones that I'm going to probably keep. It's from Indiscretions. It's a workout mat, and it has animations for all sorts of exercises, including push-ups and jumping jacks and sit-ups. And it's just got about everything in it except it doesn't play chicken fat for you. So,
Oh,
well, that's a plus to me. I never liked that song when I was a kid. Now we are sitting in amongst all of the gifts that came from Pillows and Things. They did both of these hunts, and as did many of the stores, as you'll see. The items on the left in the lighter colors are from the Her Hunt, and the darker colors and the browns are from the Him Hunt. And they include on the little tables mugs, and the lady's mug says, "I'm a little busy. Can I ignore you later?" And the hymn mug says, "I put the pro in procrastination." The last item that's not clothing that I'm going to talk about today is from Adaroo. It's their Orlando choker in silver and turquoise, and it's a men's gift, and it's hanging. It's sort of held in place by the men's mug there. Now we get to the clothes, and there are a lot of clothes in this hunt. If you have wardrobe problems, this is the hunt to go on. Although there are not so many, there's some dressy, but not so many formal. There's a lot of summer clothing here because obviously it's summer. The first set comes from Bound and Bitten. They were in both hunts. His is the denim and leather chaps with a tank, and hers is the Serengeti mesh leopard. It's a corset and a skirt set. It has several options to that. Moving over is the gift from Good Clothing. It's called Moonbase in green, and it's the entire outfit, soup to nuts, head to toe. Everything you see in that, you get. Um, Zosu, and I do hope I'm getting that name pronounced correctly, has offered this vest. It's called Ivy's Mix for the guy. It's really some of the clothing. It's the mesh stuff is really beginning to get much better, I think, as time has gone on. Now, this beautiful red dress is from Get Frocked. It's their cerise dress, and I've paired it up with a necklace, the snake and apple necklace, which is from WCI. And you can't quite see it, but it's really fun. It's on a chain, and it has a little snake coming down, and he's biting an apple at the bottom. The next gift is from Noise. It's the You or Me t-shirt, and he's sitting down. And next to him is from, and he's wearing pants, by the way, from Clothes Culture, light blue jeans. They're mesh jeans, and you'll see them repeated. I used them as several times, but that's what they're from. Vera Madero offered this patch jeans and rebel jacket, which is very sexy. Nice bare chest. Like to see that. And Wilson's Closet did again gifts for both of the hunts. It's a mesh dress, and his is a long sleeve polo in red. His gift is just the shirt, not the pants in this case. PB Designs created a dark camouflage dress, which is kind of a fun dress. I rather like that one. And I'm sure I'm going to mispronounce this name. It's Echibella. His is a dress shirt in brown and white. Again, not the pants. And hers is this cute candy dress in white with black dots. Now, our sexy item for the day comes from Busty Boutique. It's this great silver bikini, and it does have Lolas with it, Lola enhancers, breast enhancers. Um, Several things do, and honestly, I don't know how to use them, so I don't tend to show them off, but you'll find them on a number of the hunt gifts. Lourdes created this Pembroke orange dip, which looks practically like a creamsicle to me. They're known mostly for their shoes, but they're starting to do a lot of other things, which is kind of fun to see. C&P Casual Wear, again, I have gifts from both of the hunts from them. It's a denim vest for him with this great dragon on the back. And hers is mesh denim in stone. And again, it's the whole outfit that you see there. And sort of the dressiest outfit that we have comes from TS. Hers is called L in red, and his is called Cane pinstriped in red. One of the things that is wonderful about this hunt is that the lady's hair is one of the gifts. It comes from Tameless, and it has all of the colors that you see are all in the one hair. The poses all come from Starry Heaven poses. There's a set for him for the him hunt, and there's a set for the her hunt.
Wow, that's pretty inclusive, covering just about everything.
Pretty much. It's a good hunt. It's a lot of stores, and there are so many more things. Just a huge. These two hunts are very popular, and we just have a great turnout and a response from the designers.
Well, I'll say, and of course, I always love the fact when the guys are included, and they can do something to have more than the 501 jeans from
Yes.
many, many years ago. So this is going to be a great hunt for everybody to do. They can do it together, they can do it separately, or they can kind of go, hey, come help me, and just get some really good stuff. I mean, there's everything.
Yes.
Cool. Well, there you go, viewers. You have no excuse to avoid spiffing up for the remainder of the summer. You can get poses, you can get hair, clothing, jewelry, furniture, exercise mat, and other accessories. So go for it. And of course, Rosamoo, I know you had fun checking out all this stuff.
Always. I love doing hunts.
Well, we are back in the hunt business again. We are going full bore, and of course, we have so many more hunts yet to feature on the show that are going to be coming up, so it's going to be a really exciting time. That's it for the hunt news section of the show, and right now we are going to head over to our on location interview with Jenna Porter, and this is going to be one of the really good hunts to look forward to. So stay with us, and when we come back, we will be with Jenna.
Radio Real is an internet public radio station with multiple streams on the air daily. We play an extensive variety of music for listeners with eclectic taste, from early music to Victoriana, big band and folk, plus drama and special programs. For more details, visit radioreal.org.
The best things in life are free.
Well, viewers, here we are with Jenny Porta, the owner and the person who is organizing a great hunt called EnMESHed into Fall Hunt. And we are here at what I guess you would call her hunt headquarters in a great location. And I'm sure you can't wait to hear about this new hunt that's going to be starting next month. And it's going to be a great one. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Cinders. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, let's get right to it. What can you tell us about the hunt and what our viewers can expect?
Well, this hunt is going to be bigger than the last. We've gotten a lot of great feedback, and I've taken everyone's feedback into consideration in going into this hunt. A lot of stores have signed up, and we have a lot of great prizes lined up. I've had the privilege of seeing some of them. One of my favorites is Cemetery Gates, and they're very, I don't want to say gothic, but they're very, I don't know what the word is.
Creative?
Yes, that's a good one. They're just amazing, and they look very realistic. And I'm excited about that one as well. And Just a lot of great stores, a variety of prizes. We've got, Halloween decorations, just fall decorations in general, furniture, clothing. This hunt's definitely bigger than the last.
And this one, the gifts are going to be all mesh, I believe, right?
All mesh. Everything has to be all mesh, and it has to be fall themed because it is the enmeshed into.
And of course, this one's going to run about a month. It's going to go from August 15th to September 15th. So you're giving the hunters plenty of time to get out there and find all of these great fall meshy hunt gifts.
Exactly, and it's just in time for Halloween. Fall really starts, I think it's September 21st. So you've got a lot of good time to get all your Halloween decorations and get ready.
Oh, that is for certain. And what will our hunters be looking for the
They
clue?
they will be looking for this meshed leaf. It is a nano mesh. So you will, of course, need a mesh enabled viewer. And that will be the hunt prep.
And of course, as Jenny just kind of subtly hinted, if you have not yet made the transition, folks, the time is running out on you. More and more hunt organizers are using mesh items for your hunt clues, so you're going to have to make that move over and use a mesh enabled viewers. So, no more procrastination out there. Make that move. Right, Jenny?
Oh, that's definitely the way it is going. I'm telling you. There's even full mesh cities out there now. And the quality of mesh is just I love it because it makes everything look more realistic and it brings out a different level, I think.
Oh, I agree with you completely. Mesh is here and we are growing to love it. Now, for our viewers, you have a hunt group, Enmeshed Hunts, and I believe they get to be called once they join Enmeshed into Hunting, correct?
That is correct. And also, I know nobody has group room. It's hard to get a group, nowadays. So we also have a subscriber. And I have to say, we are over 500 subscribers right now. And the last hunt was my first one. So I'm very thrilled about that and the response. So yeah, you can come down to our headquarters and slap the subscribe board and join that way. The same messages and gifts and landmarks go out in both the in-world group and the subscribe group.
Well, there you go, folks. Jenny has made sure it's all been thought of and you can keep informed and get help when you need it. Now, what I want to know is what are you planning for the coming seasons, fall and winter?
Well, winter, I'm going to be doing enmeshed into Christmas, and I want it to be all Christmas themed. I love Christmas. I'm a big fan of Christmas. And then, of course, after Christmas, we're going to have enmeshed into spring, and then we'll be at our first ever year, our 1 year anniversary of enmeshed into summer hunt.
Oh, that's going to be exciting. And I may just be calling on you next summer going, Jenny, we got to do an anniversary thingy.
Most definitely.
Great. I will get you booked now, a year in advance. I love it. I really do. Now, what brought you into the hunt community?
Um, that's a good question. One day, I was hunting and I was looking through all my prizes and I'm like, oh my God, nothing is mesh. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, that is the way SL is going. Why isn't anything mesh? And I couldn't understand it. So I did some research and I found there to be like really no meshed hunts. There was one, I believe. Someone told me there was one and they only did one and that was it. And I said, well, I got to take this opportunity for people who haven't gotten into mesh. It's a good way for them to start building up their inventory in mesh, converting over from your regular clothes to mesh clothes can seem daunting. And I said, I'm gonna help people take advantage of this. And that's basically how the idea got started. And I said, well, let me make a sign. I started off with my sign and I made everybody knows the beach one with the fences and the beach ball and the big beach chair, and everybody loved it. So it kind of took off from there.
Well, your posters announcing your hunts are definitely very much your own style and definitely are eye catching. And I think everyone very much looks forward to seeing one appear and knowing one of your hunts is going to be starting. So that's really become a trademark of yours, and I think it's an excellent one.
I just hope I can keep up with it.
I don't think you're going to have any trouble with that. And of course, along with making sure that people can either join the hunt group or the hunt subscriber, you also have a blog that keeps them informed.
I do have a blog, and I also have a Facebook page as well. So you can like us on Facebook, you can read the blog, you can comment on both, and you can visit us in World. And I've hit all outlets, no holds barred.
Well, that is a sign of a well organized hunt organizer, and that definitely suits you to a T. Now, one question I always enjoy asking hunt organizers is when you're doing a hunt yourself as a hunter, or perhaps as an organizer, what is something that absolutely drives you bonkers?
Oh, I do have something to say on this. I cannot stand it when people move sims and they don't inform you. Because then you have broken landmarks, you have people getting upset, and they're displacing their anger out on you, and you're trying to help them, and it's, or if they have to pull out, they get all afraid. Oh, you won't take me back next time. No, real life happens. Just tell me, and we'll take care of it. But the biggest one of all is when there's broken landmarks. And as a hunter, that drove me nuts. And as a hunt organizer, it drives me nuts as well.
Well, you're very right, and stuff happens, real life or second life. Folks, you've all heard this before when you've done a hunt. Somebody's got their store who's in a hunt, and they come in or try to come in one day to find the sim has been sold, is gone, and they're now scrambling to find an alternative location. That just happens. Don't go screaming at the hunt organizer. Go read the hunt blog. Most of the time, they've got the information up there that for now, skip ahead and they will send a notice out when the missing store is able to regroup. So read the hunt blog, key for information, and take a breath and be calm. That's all you need to do. Now, Jenny, I also know, along with doing hunt organizing, you also have an interesting professional career here in Second Life.
Yes, I do. I am a Second Life professional wrestler with Virtual Attitude Wrestling, or the VAW. We do live voice action and wrestling. We also film every Tuesday at 5 p.m. SLT here at the headquarters. It's actually on the other side. And you can also, watch it on the stream. And I have to tell you, it is so much fun. And I've just thoroughly enjoyed it. I could not imagine my second life any better. And I think wrestling has to do a lot with it, because I love to be able to perform for people, and I love to entertain people, and I get to do that every Tuesday.
Well, we all need some kind of stress relief, whether folks you go do and play a shoot 'em up PC game or Xbox or whatever, or you do some kind of artistic endeavor. Find an outlet and it benefits you in the long run. And it sounds like to me, Jenny, you definitely found one that works very well for you.
Oh, yes, definitely. And if there's ever a time when, you're looking for something to do, come see a wrestling show. A lot of people don't realize that it exists in Second Life. And we also travel, so we're not always at our headquarters. We do travel to other sims. So if you're looking to host an event, we do offer a nice donation for hosting us on your land. And it brings a whole new audience in, and it's amazing. It really is.
Well, I think it just adds to being well rounded and creative. And is there anything else you would like to tell our viewers about yourself?
Um, no, I'm a regular person, just like everyone else. come to Second Life to escape real life and have fun. And that's really what it's all about.
Well, I think that is an excellent point, and I think that is a great way to wind up this interview. Jenny, thank you for being so gracious to have us come here to your hunt headquarters and giving us such a great interview.
Oh, well, thank you so much for having me, and you're welcome here anytime.
Oh, I will hold you to that. Remember, I'm not forgetting one year anniversary booking next year in
I
2014.
I penciled it in.
All right, be sure to remind me. All
I
right,
will.
viewers. Okay, thank you, Jenny. It's always a pleasure, and I can't wait to do your hunt. This is going to be so much fun.
Yes, thank you.
All right, viewers, that is our interview today with Jenny Porta of the EnMESHed into Fall Hunt. Don't forget, this one is going to be from August 15th to September 15th. It's going to be all mesh and fall themed. So be sure to put this one down on your calendars. So for right now, we're going to say goodbye to Jenny, and we are heading back to the studio for Rosamoo and the upcoming hunt news. See you there. Well, hunters, here we are back in the studio, and now for one of your favorite bits, the upcoming hunts. So, Rosamoo, what are we going to be spending our time doing?
Oh, a lot of things. But August is typically one of the quietest times. And even so, we have quite a few hunts to look forward to. The first one I'm going to mention is called Simply the Best. You'll be looking for a sculpted heart with logo on it. This is a 10 linden hunt, and it's a little bit different. It runs through the 15th, by the way, so you want to get on this one fairly quickly. This is a no hint hunt. You will have to go and find the item in each store. It will be the same item, but the designers will have put it wherever they want, and they don't have to offer you a hint. So good luck with that one. That's a little bit more challenging.
I'll
Next,
say.
the next one is called the Four Element Hunt. You're seeking a globe. It runs all the way through the end of August. And the theme for this is, of course, the four elements: water, earth, air, and fire. Uh, the Skull and Bones is doing their third pirate hunt. Skull and Bones Pirate Hunt 3. It's a one linden hunt, and as always with Castle Rock hunts, it runs all month long. The Medieval Fantasy Hunt, it's a mesh sculpt hunt. It runs till September 1st, and obviously it's about medieval fantasy themes. Now, the next one I just had to include because it was too cute, that poster. It's called the Meow Hunt. You'll be looking for a black cat. Each black cat will cost you a linden, a single linden. It runs through the end of the month, and it's all about cats, of course. The Red Hot Romance Hunt comes to us from the I Do Wedding Network. You'll be looking for a candle, and this is one that's going to be shorter. It's going to only run until the 10th of August. The last one I'm going to mention is from Grumble. This is another bunny hunt. It's called the Bleeping Bunny Hunt. You're looking for an exclamation mark. As with all of the Grumble hunts, it's only 2 weeks long, so you only have until the middle of the month, the 15th. And one of the taglines on their theme was, "It's meant to be hard." So I think this one is going to be a little more challenging than most of the Grumble hunts usually are. There are these hunts and tons more to look up. If you want some more information about what's going on with hunts, you can find lots of hunts listed at huntsl.wordpress.com and, of course, at happyhunting.wordpress.com, which also has a lot of information about hunts and all of the connections for our show.
That it certainly does. And Rosamoo, gotta thank you again for doing such a great job and finding some really fun looking hunts for us to look forward to doing. You're amazing.
My pleasure.
All right, viewers, that is it for this first show back from our activities during the telethon at Relay. And of course, we don't want to forget again that our guest today, Jenna Porter, has got her hunt, EnMESHed into Fall Hunt, which will be running from August 15th to September 13th. So don't miss out on that one either. And for right now, we are just going to say, let's go hunting, and we will see you all at our next show. Bye for now.
You